Have you ever found yourself wondering about the years ahead once you've reached 70? Each year that passes seems to gain more importance, and truthfully, your body is already dropping hints about how long you might be around. Some folks in their 70s are still vibrant, sharp, and full of get up and go, while others start to slow down, wrestling with health issues and tiredness. The difference often comes down to a few key signals, subtle yet strong clues that can give you a peek into your future. In this video, we're going to uncover 7 indicators that can offer insights into how long you might live after turning 70. These aren't just guesses or old wives' tales. They're rooted in real patterns observed by experts and medical professionals in people who enjoy long, healthy lives. By the time this video ends, you'll know precisely what to look for in your own body and daily habits, and even more importantly, what steps you can take to boost your chances of living longer and healthier. Stick around until the very end, because you might be overlooking minor things that could have a major impact on your future. Once you recognize these signs, you'll have a clearer idea of where you stand and what adjustments you might need to make to add more good years to your life. Let's get started. Sign 1. Your ability to stand on one leg. Balance isn't something most of us think about until we start losing it. But your capacity to stand on one leg for at least 10 seconds is one of the strongest predictors of your longevity. Researchers have discovered that people who struggle with balance are more prone to falls, injuries, and even a decline in mental sharpness. On the flip side, those who can maintain good balance well into their 70s and beyond often live longer, more active lives. Imagine 2 women, Carol and Nancy, both in their early 70s. Carol has always been active. She walks daily, practices yoga, and can easily lift one foot off the ground for several seconds without wobbling. Nancy, however, hasn't paid much mind to her balance over the years. When she tries to stand on one leg, she immediately starts swaying, needing to grab onto something to steady herself. What Nancy doesn't realize is that this loss of balance isn't just a minor inconvenience. It's a warning sign that her coordination, muscle strength, and even brain function might be declining. Good balance relies on strong legs, a keen nervous system, and a healthy brain. If you find yourself stumbling more often, feeling wobbly when you turn quickly, or needing to hold on to walls or furniture for support, it's time to take action. The best part? You can improve your balance. Simple exercises like standing on one foot for a few seconds each day, walking heel to toe, or practicing gentle Tai Chi can help you regain stability. Try this test right now. Stand up and lift one foot off the ground. Can you hold it for 10 seconds without a struggle? If not, don't panic, but don't brush it off either. Because the more you work on your balance today, the stronger and steadier you'll be for the years ahead. Sign 2. Your grip strength. Believe it or not, the firmness of your handshake might reveal more about your future than you'd imagine. Studies have found that grip strength is one of the clearest indicators of overall vitality in older adults. A strong, steady grip suggests powerful muscles, good blood flow, and a well-operating nervous system. Conversely, a weak or weakening grip can be an early red flag for muscle loss, frailty, and even a higher risk of health complications. Take Robert, a 78-year-old who always prided himself on his firm handshake. He stayed active, did some light weightlifting, and never had trouble opening jars or carrying groceries. Then there's Walter, also 78, who noticed that simple tasks like twisting the cap off a bottle or holding on to a heavy bag felt harder than they used to. He dismissed it as just getting older, but his diminishing grip strength was signaling a loss of muscle mass, which could make him more susceptible to falls, injuries, and even a shorter life expectancy. Your hands are a mirror of your overall muscle health. If your grip is getting weaker, chances are the rest of your body is too. and the more strength you lose, the tougher it becomes to stay independent, active, and resilient. The good news? You can rebuild it. Simple exercises like squeezing a tennis ball, using hand grippers, or carrying light weights can help maintain your grip and keep your muscles strong. So, take a moment and test your grip. If shaking hands feels less firm than it used to, or if everyday tasks are becoming more difficult, don't ignore it. How well you hold on to things today might just hint at how well you'll hold on to life in the years to come. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please type "more" in the comments below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I suggest you subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any new videos. Now let's move on. Sign 3. Your walking speed. One of the most telling indicators of how long you might live after 70 isn't hidden in your DNA, medical records, or even your diet. It's something much simpler: how fast you walk. Research shows that people who maintain a steady, quick walking pace in their 70s and beyond tend to live longer than those who slow down considerably. Walking speed is directly linked to overall health, muscle power, cardiovascular function, and even brain health. Consider two individuals, Joe and Frank, both 75 years old. Frank, however, has slowed down significantly over the past few years. He struggles to keep up with others, takes frequent breaks, and sometimes feels unsteady on his feet. While Joe's pace suggests his body is functioning well, Frank's declining speed could be a warning sign of deteriorating health. A slow, unsteady walk isn't just about aging. It can signal underlying issues like muscle weakness, poor circulation, or even early neurological decline. Your legs are your foundation, and when they weaken, so does your overall resilience. The good news: your walking speed is something you can improve. The more you walk, the stronger you stay. If you've noticed yourself slowing down, don't ignore it. Start making small efforts to build strength, whether it's taking more walks, using light weights, or doing simple leg exercises. Ultimately, how quickly you move through life can tell you a lot about how long you'll keep moving at all. So, pay attention to your pace. It might just be the easiest way to check in on your longevity. Sign 4. Your sleeping patterns. How well you sleep at night reveals a great deal about how long you might live. Sleep isn't just about resting. It's when your body repairs itself, strengthens your immune system, and clears out toxins from your brain. Studies have shown that people over 70 who maintain consistent, high-quality sleep tend to live longer and healthier lives, while those who struggle with poor sleep have a higher risk of memory issues, heart disease, and a weakened immune system. Think about two men, Sam and Graham, both in their mid-70s. Sam has a regular bedtime, sleeps around 7 hours each night, and wakes up feeling refreshed. Graham, on the other hand, has restless nights, tossing and turning, waking up multiple times, and sometimes struggling to fall asleep at all. Over time, Sam's body continues to function well. His mind stays sharp, and his energy levels remain steady. But Graham starts experiencing brain fog, daytime fatigue, and even changes in his blood pressure, all connected to his declining sleep quality. If you wake up frequently during the night, have difficulty staying asleep, or find yourself feeling exhausted even after hours in bed, don't dismiss it. Your body is trying to tell you something. Poor sleep can be linked to many things: stress, a less than ideal diet, lack of physical activity, or even undiagnosed health conditions like sleep apnea. The good news? You can improve your sleep quality. Simple changes like reducing screen time before bed, sticking to a routine, getting natural sunlight in the morning, or avoiding heavy meals at night can make a huge difference. Sleep isn't just about feeling rested, it's about keeping your body and mind working at their best. So tonight, pay attention to how you sleep. If you wake up tired, struggle to stay asleep, or feel like your sleep has shifted in recent years, it's time to make adjustments. Because how well you rest today might just determine how strong and healthy you remain in the years ahead. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please type "more" in the comments below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I suggest you subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any new videos. Your support helps us keep creating helpful content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move on. Sign 5. Your appetite and eating habits. The way you eat after 70 is one of the strongest indicators of how long you might live. A healthy appetite and a balanced diet keep your body strong, your immune system resilient, and your energy levels high. Conversely, a sudden loss of appetite or poor eating habits can signal underlying health issues and even speed up the aging process. Consider two women, Margaret and Susan, both 74 years old. Margaret enjoys her meals, eats a variety of fresh, whole foods, and maintains a stable weight. She looks forward to preparing her own meals and feels energized throughout the day. Susan, however, has noticed she just isn't as hungry as she used to be. She skips meals, relies on processed foods, and has unintentionally lost weight over the past year. What she doesn't realize is that her decreasing appetite isn't just a minor change. It's a warning sign that her body may not be absorbing nutrients properly, which could weaken her muscles, slow down her metabolism, and even impact her immune system. A decreased appetite in older adults is often connected to underlying health concerns, including digestive issues, hormonal changes, or even early signs of cognitive decline. And when you're not eating enough, your body starts breaking down muscle, leading to weakness, frailty, and a heightened risk of falls and illness. If you've noticed changes in your eating habits, whether it's feeling full too quickly, a lack of interest in food, or unexpected weight loss, it's important to take action. Eating well after 70 isn't just about staying full. It's about giving your body the nutrients it needs to function correctly. Focus on whole, nutrient-rich foods, stay hydrated, and don't disregard a shrinking appetite. It could be your body's way of telling you that something needs attention. So, ask yourself, are you still savoring your meals? Are you getting enough protein, fiber, and healthy fats to keep your body strong? Or have you noticed a dip in your appetite and energy levels? The way you eat today has a direct impact on how strong and independent you'll be in the years ahead. Sign 6. Your ability to handle stress. How you cope with stress. On the other hand, people who know how to manage stress effectively tend to stay healthier, more active, and mentally sharp well into their later years. Take John and Richard, both 76 years old. John faces challenges just like anyone else. Unexpected expenses, health scares, family issues. But he has learned to handle them with a calm, steady approach. He practices deep breathing, stays socially involved, and doesn't dwell on problems longer than necessary. Richard, however, holds on to stress. He constantly worries about things beyond his control, feels overwhelmed by minor frustrations, and often finds himself stuck in negative thought patterns. Over time, this constant stress takes a toll on his body. His blood pressure rises, his sleep suffers, and his energy levels drop. Long-term stress triggers inflammation in the body, which has been linked to almost every major age-related disease, from Alzheimer's to heart conditions. If you're often feeling tense, irritable, or emotionally drained, don't ignore it. Finding ways to manage stress, whether through mindfulness, exercise, deep breathing, or even laughter, can add years to your life. Ask yourself, when challenges come up, do you adapt and move forward, or do you cling to worry and let stress take over? Your ability to stay calm, find solutions, and focus on what you can control isn't just good for your mind. It's a key factor in how long and how well you live. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please type number 6 in the comments below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I suggest you subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any new videos. Your support helps us keep creating helpful content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move on. Sign 7. Your social connections. The strength of your relationships can be one of the clearest indicators of how long you might live after 70. Studies have consistently shown that people with strong social ties, whether through friendships, family, or community involvement, tend to live longer, healthier lives. Loneliness, on the other hand, has been linked to higher risks of heart disease, depression, cognitive decline, and even earlier mortality. Think about two women, Eleanor and Barbara, both 78 years old. Eleanor has an active social life. She stays in touch with old friends, participates in a local book club, and enjoys spending time with family. She looks forward to her conversations, laughs often, and feels a sense of connection to the people around her. Barbara, however, spends most of her time alone. She has lost touch with many of her friends over the years, and though she has family, she rarely reaches out. As the months pass, she starts feeling isolated. Her mood declines, and her overall health begins. When you interact with others, your brain stays active. Your stress levels drop, and your body releases chemicals that promote overall well-being. If you find yourself pulling back from social activities, avoiding phone calls, or spending more time alone than you used to, it's time to change that. Staying connected doesn't mean you have to be surrounded by people all the time. Even small efforts, reaching out to an old friend, joining a group with shared interests, or making it a habit to have meaningful conversations can make all the difference. Because the relationships you nurture today don't just bring happiness, they help ensure that you stay healthier and live longer in the years to come. Your future is in your hands. Now that you know these 7 signs, take a moment to consider where you stand. Are you moving through life with strength and confidence? Or have you noticed subtle shifts that might be warning signs? The great news is that most of these factors, your walking speed, grip strength, balance, sleep quality, eating habits, stress levels, and social connections, are things you can improve. Your future isn't set in stone, and the choices you make today can have a powerful impact on how many good years you have ahead of you. If you've identified areas where you need to make improvements, don't wait for a doctor to tell you it's time to change. Start now. Take more walks, strengthen your muscles, prioritize good sleep, stay socially connected, and find healthy ways to manage stress. The goal isn't just to live longer, it's to live better. Because at the end of the day, longevity isn't just about the number of years you have left, but the quality of life you experience in those years. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to apply it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating valuable content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.